Take a look at some major news stories from around the world, starting with how there is still colonialism occurring in the UK as the British government is blocking a Scottish gender bill. This bill would allow people to change their gender on legal documents. Wow, I'm shocked that the Tories would do this. China's population is in free fall. Deaths have started to outnumber births, and this is going to cause a massive demographic crisis, which will eventually evolve into an economic crisis, which will most likely affect the entire world. Like, China's birth rate has fallen by 45% in 5 years. And in who could have seen that coming news, when Elon made it possible for people to buy blue check marks for no reason, the Taliban started to buy a bunch of them up. And remember, on Twitter, a blue check mark will give you visibility priority under Elon's new rules. So I guess we're going to be seeing a lot more of the Taliban on Twitter in the future. You know, free speech and all that. But there have been calls for new taxes on the super rich after it has been found out that the 1% has pocketed 2/3 of all new wealth that has been generated in the world. $26 trillion of new wealth generated since the beginning of the pandemic has gone straight to our richest 1%. First, we brought back Nazis, and it was like, yeah, we're not far enough back in time yet. Let's go back to the era of feudal lords. News that I find pretty cool, Mexico has imposed one of the world's strictest anti-smoking laws. This includes the banning of promotion, advertising, and sponsorship of tobacco. And the continuation of Apple just being jerks if you don't already own an iPhone. They have basically made it extremely difficult, if not impossible, for you to accept the new iCloud terms and conditions if you don't not only have an iPhone, but a new iPhone capable of having the latest iOS. Which, like, why? This is anti-consumer behavior. Governments need to be on this. Let's not forget the famous Tim Apple quote, "Just get an iPhone, jackass." Follow if you want more news roundups.